Okay, everyone, 36th District Court is back in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. When your name is called, please unmute your device and give the court your full attention. Still good morning, Your Honor. Let me see.
Versus, and good morning, Mr. Poet. This is People versus John Rojas, ticket number 714019, count one, minor in possession. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Carver.
Jane Carver on behalf of Mr. Rojas. Mr. Rojas, can you say your name, please?
John Rojas.
And Officer Vadney.
Yes, Your Honor, Officer Vadness, Wayne State University Police Badge number 112.
Per the officer's recommendation, Your Honor, we move to dismiss this ticket.
All right, you stipulate the probable cause? Mr.
Yes.
Carver. All right, so this matter is dismissed as there's Officer Vadness indicated no recollection. So this is dismissed without prejudice. You are all set. Mr. Rojas, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
We have Shakita Dawkins. Is she here?
I don't have a recommendation on Ms. Dawkins yet.
We'll come back to that. All right, this is the People versus Troy Ruffin. Ticket number H10000144, count one, failed to obey traffic device at railroad crossing, count two, drove unregistered vehicle, count three, improper place. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Carver.
Good morning, Jane Carver on behalf of Mr. Ruffin. Mr. Ruffin, can you state your name for the record?
Troy Ruffin.
Your Honor, we'd like to set these matters for a trial date, and I
Bench
believe
trial?
there's a bench trial date, yes.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Ruffin. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Hand down. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial? Do you understand you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury trial?
No.
You understand that by having a bench trial, the court will be the fact finder?
Yes.
Court's gonna continue your not guilty plea set for a bench trial for September 21st at 9 o'clock. You're all set. I'm sorry. I see Mr. French looking at me. Let me get him out of here. I'm so sorry, Mr. French. You have Mr. Richmond.
Yes, Your Honor, and good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm sorry about that. This is the People versus Brandon Richmond. Ticket number P1232354. Count one, render assistance to drag race in any manner. Spectator. Good morning. Please say your name for the record, starting with Attorney French.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ron French appearing on behalf of Brandon Richmond.
Is Mr. Richmond here?
Brandon Richmond.
Oh, I see him. Say your name.
Brandon Richmond.
All right, there is an offer of failed to use due care and caution to waste utility maintenance vehicle. Does your client wish to avail himself to that offer?
He does, Your Honor, and I would like to voir dire him on what my recommendation is, if that's okay.
Okay, raise your right hand, Mr. Richmond. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. French, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to a jury? I'm
No.
sorry, in exchange for your guilty plea today.
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of August 1st, 2021, at approximately 11:29 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of the Quinder and Davison in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving 2020 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And were you a spectator at a drag race?
Yes.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Rich, with the factual basis? French with the factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm also satisfied the factual basis will amend the count to fail to use due care and caution to waste utility maintenance vehicle. We'll proceed to sentencing. Mr. French?
Your Honor, my client works, he doesn't have much of a record, if any at all. And we would just ask that court costs and fines be paid.
All right, so the court is going to issue a fine of $200. Can you have that paid by August 16th?
I could pay it in full today, Your Honor.
I will wait a day or so just to make sure it gets entered into the computer. But you can do it online, in person, over the phone. I can use phone number if you like.
Yes, please.
Or around the city, there's kiosks called DivDat. So the phone number is 855-798-1547.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Prince. Thank you for your patience.
Okay.
This is the People versus Peter G. Gennaro. Is the officer appear for this? Ticket number U60718321, count 1, unauthorized climbing. Good morning. Please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Carver.
Yes, Jane Carver on behalf of Mr. DeGenero. Can you state your name for the record?
Peter DeGennaro.
It looks like there's an offer to dismiss this without prejudice. You stipulate the proper cause, Ms. Carver.
Yes.
All right, this matter is dismissed without prejudice. You're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This is the People versus Brianna Dunn. Ticket number SP 8086701, count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count 2, drive and register or untitled vehicle, and count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Carver.
Jane Carver on behalf of Ms. Dunn. Ms. Dunn, can you state your name?
Brianna Dunn.
Ms. Dunn would like to take advantage of the people's recommendation to enter a plea today.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Dunn. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Carver today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
Pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of February 11, 2018 at approximately 2:03 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near the location of McNichols and Grand River in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2011 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And was your vehicle unregistered or untitled?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Ms. Carver?
Satisfied.
I'm also satisfied the factual basis will amend the account to improper place. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's going to be a fine, Ms. Dunn, of $200, which will include court costs, attorney's fees. Can you have that paid by August 16th?
Yes.
Did you have any questions?
No.
You are all set, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is the People versus Jason Robinson. People versus Jason Robinson, ticket number P1256882, count 1, disregard signal red or amber, count 1, that was count 1, disregard signal red or amber, count 2, expired plate, count 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration. ticket number P125689, count one, defective windshield, and ticket number P125691, count one, driver unregistered or untitled vehicle, and count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Attorney Carver.
Good morning, Jane Carver on behalf of Jason Robinson. Can you state your name, Mr. Robinson?
Jason Robinson.
Mr. Robinson would like to enter a plea today.
Okay,
There may be some civil infractions in default.
yeah, I was looking at that, thank you. So with that, you stipulate to probable cause, Ms. Carver, as
Yes.
to ending in 882, count one.
Yes, and we ask you to set aside the defaults.
Okay, and so that's gonna be amended to blockading, and then, I'm sorry, you stipulate to the face, the ticket and ticket number ending in 882 for count one.
Yes,
And then you stipulate the probable cause as the remaining counts to be dismissed.
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so count one is going to be amended to blockading. And then, ticket number ending in 915, counts one and two, those will be dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. Mr. Robinson, there is going to be, okay, there's gonna be a fine of $175. Because this is a civil infraction, it's due in 2 weeks, which would be August 3rd. Can you have the 175 paid by then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set, sir.
All right, thank you. Have a blessed day.
You too.
Thank you. Carnisha Ranson. People versus Carnisha Ranson, ticket number P13259444, count one, reckless driving. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Yes, Jane Carver on behalf of Ms. Ranson. Ms. Ranson, can you state your name for the record, please?
Carnisha Ranson.
Thank you. Ms. Ranson would like to accept the people's offer.
With that, you, raise your right hand, Ms. Ranson. You swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Carver today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything about you in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of March 14, 2022 at approximately 8:22 a.m. On that date time, will you up near the location of Davidson in Illinois, in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you driving a 2015 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
You driving that vehicle in a reckless manner?
I believe so at the time.
You satisfied with factual basis, Ms. Carver? All
Yes, Your Honor.
right, the court is also satisfied with factual basis. Will amend the count to drag racing. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's gonna be a $200 fine. Can you have that fine paid by August 16th?
Your Honor, Ms. Ranson is homeless right now and she was hoping she could pay these with community service.
Community service?
Yes.
Yes.
Do 20 hours of community service. I'm gonna give you some phone numbers that you need to call.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready. You looking for a pen? Cause that's who you talking. I hope you asking for a pen.
Okay, it's, what's the phone number?
Okay, so the phone number is 313-965-8130. That's Miss Green. I'm gonna give you another phone number. 313-965-5956. That's Ricardo. So call those numbers to see if we can get it set up.
You said the second one was for Carter?
Ricardo is the name.
Oh,
Ricardo.
Ricardo. Okay, Ricardo. All right, thank you.
Okay, so your next date is going to be, you're not working, correct?
No.
Okay, so you can come back on August 16th at 8:35
And what would I be coming back for?
to show proof that you completed the 20 hours of community service.
Oh, okay. All right, you have a good day.
You're welcome. Mr. Richards, did you have any questions? I didn't do you?
I'm sorry, do I have what?
I thought I did your case, sir. I'm sorry. Give me one moment.
No problem.
This is the People versus Ramon Richards, ticket number SX 4067860, count one, speed 26 to 30 miles per hour over posted speed. Good morning, please say your names for the record. Looks like we're here for a review.
Ramon Richards.
Jane Carver here on behalf of Mr. Richards. It looks like Mr. Richards just owes $180. He pled responsible to a civil infraction back in July. Mr. Richards, can you pay that?
Hold on, I'm sorry. It said what? I didn't plead guilty to anything.
It was responsible to a civil infraction
Right.
back on July 5th.
Oh,
No, I didn't plead guilty to anything. I didn't plead guilty.
you must have. This was a civil infraction, so if you pled responsible, that doesn't mean you raised your right hand and made admissions. The officer would stipulate, I'm sorry, your attorney most likely stipulated the probable cause or the face of the ticket, and then you were ordered to pay a fine of $180. That's what happened.
No, that's not what happened. I never spoke with an attorney or anything. I was told I had to pay $180 just to get to this point.
Yeah.
Because I was fighting. I pled not guilty to speeding, and they said I had to go to court again if I disagreed with their judgment.
So I think what happened, I just remember the prosecutor told me that you did request a formal hearing and then you were found responsible by the judge at the formal hearing for
And
the
she
civil
said,
infraction.
right, and she said if you disagree with the judgment, you can go to the court to get another court date, and that's what I did.
So
And
if you
this is the court, and this is the court
It
date
was
that they gave
denied.
me.
Your appeal was denied, Mr. Richards.
See, I didn't know that. I was not aware of that.
Right.
I'm confused. What am I doing right now?
Yeah, it was denied, Magistrate Ramsey Heath, she denied, actually, she found you responsible. And so that, now you have to pay the $180. That's what you gotta do.
Okay, am I getting points on my driving record for this?
And probably, you are getting 4 points.
Yeah, I don't, is there a way I can appeal that?
No,
Can I appeal her denial of my appeal?
I don't think no. I don't think so.
I'm trying to figure out if I don't think I did anything and she saying, or they're saying that I did, I don't understand how I can't fight that. Like I'm just supposed to just say, okay, when I don't think I did anything wrong.
You need to speak to Miss Carver. She could probably.
Who is Miss Carver?
I'm your house counsel for today, so I can talk to you in private, but you've already fought the ticket. You've already gone through the process of fighting it and you lost. That's basically what happened. I'm sure
Well,
that,
there should be a process of me continuing to fight it because I didn't do anything wrong. So I'm still not understanding.
Well, all there is to understand at this point is that you owe $180. If you don't pay it, it's gonna go into, I think it's by today. And is it today or how much time?
He has court date scheduled for today, but because he lost the,
Oh, probably from the moment where she said you had to pay it,
right.
which was on. Like July, I think it's due today, really and truly. I think today is the due date. So you need to pay it the 180. If you don't pay it, you know what I'll do, I'll give you one more week. So I'll give you to July 26th. If you don't pay it by July 26th, it's gonna go into default.
Okay.
If it goes into default, the case doesn't close and you'll incur late fees and court costs.
Okay.
Any other questions? Well, any other questions you can direct it to Ms. Carver if she's willing to speak with you. And you might have to wait because she has a few other clients she needs to speak with.
Okay.
Mr. Richards, tap your screen and return to breakout room